All right. Good evening. Good evening. Good evening. Good evening. My name is Kayaetta Cooks, and I am a distributor here and a certified health and wellness coach with Akana. And we want you to know that Akana means in the hands of God. And so for the next 40 minutes, you're going to hear about how you are going to be in the hands of God as we share some important information with you tonight. Now, we want to talk about the health crisis that we're ignoring in the United States. And when we look at that, we can't help but to identify that heart disease is the number one leading cause of death in the United States, with cancer falling just shortly behind, averaging about 700,000 deaths in just 1 year, and diabetes. We're seeing an epidemic of young children that are coming into the world, being born into the world with diabetes, right? And they're on insulin, one of the worst forms of diabetes, and also a shortened health. See, we understand that through lifestyle, through whether it's living in violence or natural catastrophes, we are experiencing a shorter spans of life. And so these four areas are really serious crises in the United States. So when we talk about that, we got to ask ourselves, why is that? Well, our Melissa Boston CEO said that we are chewing ourselves to the graves. It's called chewicide, right? She coined that phrase, chewicide. We are digging our graves with our fork. And so the problem is, on the left-hand side, you have the original diet where we ate from the ground. You see those vegetables, they look so good, so full of color, right? But on the right-hand side, is our new diet. That's that fast and quick, let me get that right diet. And it is killing us because it's filled with all kinds of saturated fats and all kind of GMO. I mean, it's just horrible. So you see us clogging our arteries as we're chewing ourselves to our graves. And then we talk about heart disease. I want you to know that in 2020, nearly 700,000 people died from cardiovascular disease. And most of the time, they didn't even see it coming, right? It's called the silent killer. It says one out of five heart attacks are silent and the damage is done, but the person is not aware of it, right? They're not aware of it coming. So what if, just what if we had the tools or the ability to be able to identify when something is trying to come and then prevent it? Just what if? Another fact about heart disease is there's an alarming number of 14 to 19-year-olds that are showing up as much as 40% blocked arteries. They're not even 21 yet. And do you know the significance of age 45 for African Americans? It is the dangerous levels of atherosclerosis. See, if you look on the left side, you see a really healthy artery. No blockage, thin walls, blood can flow freely. But then over time, plaque begins to build and the walls begin to thin, and the blood cannot circulate like it needs to. Well, what happens? Optimal health becomes borderline health, becomes high dangerous levels, and then ultimately dangerous levels where your artery is completely blocked. We want you to know that we at before 45, by the time you reach 45, you are two times more likely to die from heart disease at 45. That is a real and serious problem, right? So, our vision is a world where everyone has access to the nutrition and resources they need to thrive, creating healthier, more resilient communities. And through personalized wellness for your blood type, you're breaking cycles of disease and poverty, empowering families to build a legacy of health and prosperity for generations to come. Well, I talked about the crises. Now let's talk about why. With every problem, you kind of want to look at the why. What's the real reason? And so Akana has identified 5 key reasons why these problems impact our community. Number one is the lack of understanding blood types. And because of that, Akana is committed to helping 1 million families learn their blood type. Why? Well, I'll give you a little information about blood types first. There are 4 blood types. You're going to be an a B, an O, or an AB. And whether you are an A, B, O, or AB, we want you to know that it is a powerful genetic fingerprint that identifies you as surely as your DNA. Now, when we talk about blood types, most people that I ask, they say, "Oh yeah, I'm a universal giver." Well, do you know what anything else about your blood type? Oh no, or I'm an AB, I'm a universal receiver. Well, do you know anything else about your blood type? Uh, no. But most people, when I ask, "Do you know your blood type?" Most people say no. Well, if you're a blood type A, they call you an agrarian. They are nature's vegetarians, thriving on farming and cooperative living with inventive, adaptable, and community-focused traits. If you're a B, you're balanced, right? Adapted to harsh climates and diverse populations, harmonizing the mind's tensions with the immune system's demands. And if you're an O, not only are you the universal giver, you're the oldest blood type, evolved from as hunters and gatherers with strong survival instincts and a fierce immune system. And if you're an AB, like me, you're the most modern blood type, the rarest blood type, emerging from the union of type A and type B, embodying complexity and adaptability. Now, when we look at your blood type, the key to unlocking your body's nutritional blueprint is first knowing your blood type. See, your blood type is the single most important determinant in how your body interacts with the food you eat, and if those foods will cause inflammation, digestive problems, and or weight gain. And when we talk about things like that, we have to identify that the target is in our gut, right? And when it's in our gut, it attacks our immune system. So our immune system is designed to protect us from lectins, right? And 95% of the lectins are sloughed off through our body because our body was designed to protect us from that. However, 5% of those lectins find their way to filter through into our bloodstreams where they react with and destroy red and white blood cells. I was talking to someone today and they were saying they went to the doctor and the results said that her red and white blood cells were decreasing or very low. And the first thing I thought about is, are you eating for your blood type? Are you eating against your blood type? And when we look at foods that we should avoid, you can go ahead and take a snapshot of this because we want you to understand that we're so thankful that Dr. Peter J. Diamo came out with a book after years and centuries of research, came out with a book for the 4 blood types and gave us 4 diets. This book is called Eat Right for Your Blood Type. So if you've never read it or listened to the audio, please do so, because we want you to understand that another person's food is another person's poison. So this is a sample list of foods considered toxic for our various blood types. So if you're in an A, tomatoes, bananas, red meat, those look like lamb chops, right? Potatoes and shrimp are like poison to you. If you're a B, it's going to be chicken, avocado, like avocado, right? Black beans, shrimp, and seafood, crustaceans. And if you're a O, catfish is poison to you. Isn't that's just crazy, right? Avocado, but how about oranges? Right, that's where we get our vitamin C from. You're telling me oranges are not good for you? Well, not for O's, right? And then white wine and cashews, not good for you. ABs, have to combine the diets of the not goods for the A's and the B's. So my AB's list should be even longer than this, but chicken, bananas, black beans, avocado, and shrimp, and those were all foods that I love. So why learn your blood type? Because the power is in your hands. When you learn your blood type, it positions you to break the generational cycle of sickness and disease. And when we think about that, we can't help but to think about, if they give you the wrong blood, it could kill you, right? Well, think about it even further. If you eat the wrong food, it could be slowly killing you too. Well, this news sounds alarming and devastating, right? So why are we just learning that food impacts our blood and our blood cells based on our blood type? You mean where it affects us differently? Yes. So why isn't it taught? If it isn't taught in medical school or created by big pharma, it just isn't promoted in the United States. Why is that? Because it's always been big business's motto to have profits over people. It's just clearly evident. Let's look at cigarettes. Clearly is one of the leading causes of cancer, but they promote it as if it's something very sexy. Especially back in the days, you couldn't turn the channel without seeing someone smoking a cigarette. They make it highly addictive. You got to come back and get it, right? Because you're addicted. And guess what? They're addicted to the profits, because that guarantees their wealth for years to come. And what about trans fats? Clogging up your arteries, or 5G cell phones causing cancer, or GMOs and milk. You know, does the body good? Does it? Or are they passing on mucus, inflammation, and toxins? And when we talk about blood type and knowing your blood type, who's eating for their blood type? Who's leading the pack with this, right? Well, researchers found out that Japan is leading the pack and following the blood type philosophy. Guess who isn't? The United States. And why is that so significant? Because when you look at life expectancy abroad, Japan comes in at number one, enjoying a lot of their centennials. But on average, the life expectancy is 84.6 years old. But when you look at the United States, we come in at a whopping, lowering, disgusting 50th place, where Americans on average, even the best of them, are living to age 76. But in our own community, the Black and brown communities, and especially the African American communities, is 71.8 years old. Well, why is that? Could it be that they have robbed us of information, right? That we were unaware of, and following family traditions that were not good for us, right? Well, we want you to know, by following the blood type diet, There's anecdotal evidence that shows millions of people reported positive improvements by adhering to the blood type practices. You can protect yourself from common viruses and infections and take a stand against life-threatening diseases. And we want you to know that you can achieve your ideal weight, slow the aging process. The word around town at Akana Nation is reverse the aging process and cleanse your body of toxins and unhealthy fats. See, if you've been eating against your blood type, we gotta clean out those pipes. And so when we look at the second reason, key reason those health crises that we talked about is dangerous levels of oxidation. See, researchers have finally identified one of the most important contributors to heart disease, wrinkles, cancer, arthritis, and many of the other problems associated with getting older. See, those bananas, when you first buy them off the shelf, they don't look like that, right? But as time goes on and oxidation sets in, it begins to brown and rust, just like those screws on the right. But guess what? That's what's happening when we put the food in our body. So what's the answer and the solution for that? It's going to be antioxidants. See, fruits and vegetables are loaded with plant compounds called phytonutrients, which also have antioxidant abilities. So some phytonutrients have shown to disable cancer-causing substances as well. So why aren't we being told to just eat more foods with antioxidants versus, radiation and chemo? Why is that to go to, right? The third key reason is omega-3 deficiency. See, when you lack your omega-3s, and we're filled, we're pumped with omega-6s and omega-9s, and that definitely cannot be good for you, right? But omega-3s, a lack of omega-3s, first of all, targets cardiovascular health.
Wait a minute.
Yes? Okay. Increased risk of heart attacks, strokes, and high blood pressure. Then you have cognitive decline, where there's increased risk of depression, anxiety, Alzheimer's, and dementia, and chronic inflammation, which accelerates the progression of diabetes, arthritis, cancer, and autoimmune disease. Now, while I'm rambling off these facts, I hope that you have a pen and a paper where you can write down the names of people who may have crossed your mind that are mentioning to you that they're dealing with this or that, anything that was as being mentioned here. Why? Because they need to be on this call, getting this information and finding out the solutions, because we can make a difference. Now, getting back to omega-3 deficiencies, metabolic health. See, we understand that the lack of omega-3s contributes to weight gain, obesity, and metabolic syndrome. It also contributes to non-alcoholic fatty liver disease, and that could progress to liver cirrhosis or liver cancer. So you don't have to be an alcoholic to have a fatty liver. It could be the lack of omega-3s. And what about if your immune function? If you're always getting sick, right? The lack of omega-3s weakens your immune function, making the body more susceptible to infections and bone health. See, lack of omega-3s increases the risk of osteoporosis, leading to fractures and a higher risk of complications, especially in our older seniors. And reason number 4 is going to be your gut, an unhealthy gut. That is called your microbiome, right? Your microbiome is your gut. And 70% of our immune system is in our gut. So gut issues arise when our diet it includes improper food choices and lack sufficient fiber, probiotics, and prebiotics. And your signs of gut issues is this: digestive issues. You're not going on a regular basis or once a day or every other day. You probably have an unhealthy gut. Weakened immune system, always getting sick, right? You can't fight off one virus or one cold after another, right? Your immune system never builds up afterwards. That could be a unhealthy, no matter what you're taking, that could be an unhealthy gut. Malabsorption, nutritional deficiencies, inflammation, skin problems, mental health challenges, weight management, hormonal imbalances, ladies, autoimmune condition. You may have an unhealthy gut. And the fifth reason is parasite invasion. See, we understand that chronic infections and inflammation leads to heart disease, diabetes, chronic fatigue, and autoimmune disorder. Parasite invasion. What about parasites that are found in autopsies? See, parasites are invading our organs, our brain, our lungs, and our liver. And when that happens, it also causes mental health. So parasites in the brain cause depression, anxiety, and even schizophrenia. Does any of that resonate with you or with your family or someone you know? Well, whew, we got past the hard part. The beginning part was talking about the crises of heart disease, diabetes, cancer, and a shortened life. And then we talked about the reasons why. And now let's talk about the solutions. My mother always told me, if you're going to bring a problem, then you should bring a solution. And Akana, which means in the hands of God, have put together 5 steps to generational health. Now, before I go into the products, I must give this disclaimer. This product, our products, are not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease. The information provided herein is for informational purposes only and is not intended as a substitute for advice from your physician or other healthcare professionals. If you are pregnant, nursing, taking medication, or have a medical condition, please consult your healthcare provider before using any nutritional supplements. And of course, individual results do vary. Now let's get into the solution. Number 1, do you know your blood type? So your blood type is a more reliable measure of your identity than race, culture, or geography. It is a genetic blueprint for who you are and a guide to how you can live your most your most healthy life. So if you don't know your blood type, I want you to run to the person that invited you on this call and let them know, I definitely want to know my blood type. The second solution is after you learn your blood type, you want to learn what's best for you, and we can help you with that. What food works best for you, because food that heals one can harm another. So when you know your blood type, right, and you learn what foods you can have, it impacts your health in a significant way, and it positions you to create a healthy legacy for your family. So you know your blood type. Then we want you to identify your meal plan. Now you want to purchase the option that works best based on your goals. See, we've been eating against our blood type all these years. Our body has been compromised. So you need to detox your gut and your blood. So we have packages that will help jumpstart that initiative. Option number 1 is blood type support kit that includes a herbal tea, nutrition, and optional testing for all blood types. It is designed to kickstart the cleansing of your colon and your blood. And this kit is only $59.95, and it comes with a blood type test. It comes with bitters. It comes with a detox meal plan, a sample meal replacement shake. We call it the Fuel. It's absolutely phenomenal. And then an individual digital blood type download just for you that gives you more guidance and support on your new journey to health. Then option number two is the same as option number one minus the blood type kit. And you would get this kit if you already know your blood type, but we encourage you to pay it forward, right? So get option one and just bless someone else. Maybe it's someone in your family that does not know their blood type. However, no pressure. We just want you to make a purchase to start your healthy journey. And that's going to be option one, option two, right? And then when we're talking about what's in package number one or two, let's look at the bitters. It's your first detox. You want to first detoxify your blood cells. So the flat belly bitters are a powerful tool for a quick 4-day detox, primarily due to its impact on digestion and liver function. So here's how it works. It boosts your digestion by stimulating the production of digestive enzymes, the bile, and the stomach acid, which are essential. Then it begins to regulate your appetite and reduce the cravings for unhealthy food. After that, it focuses on supporting your liver detoxification by filtering out toxins from the blood. And then it eliminates fat-soluble toxins throughout the whole entire digestive system. And then it alkalines the body and reduces inflammation. And then it improves your microbiome gut by promoting the growth of beneficial bacteria and inhibiting harmful bacteria. Now, when they talked about a test, we want to look at the comprehensive health test. It includes the blood type test kit and a digital download. Now, in this comprehensive test, which is optional, of course, it's $1,000 value, but it focuses on the omega-3 panels, the omega-3s, omega-9s and 6s, but making sure that you have more than enough omega-3s. It also takes a snapshot of your gut. Does a gut check. Where are you? What's going on in the gut? So we can give you a more personalized plan for your optimal health. Then we're able to look at vitamins and minerals. What are you lacking? Right? Where are you great at? And then we look at your heart, liver, and kidneys. I like to call this a health GPS, right? Because when you want to go somewhere, you need to know where you are so you can figure out how to get there. Now it's $1,000 value, but the special is $189 this month. However, when you enroll in one of our auto shifts, you can add the comprehensive test for just $50 as a $50 upgrade. So you get a huge discount when you get a package, enroll in auto shift and upgrade to auto shift. You'll get that comprehensive test for $50. Now, we talked about the bitters that comes in that pack one. You'll also get the flat belly fuel, which is the first of its kind, and it targets the 5 key areas that we talked about: blood type support, antioxidant protection, omega fatty acids, the gut health, prebiotic, probiotics, and fibers loaded with them. And it also focuses on eliminating parasites. Now that was package one and package two. Now, the third option is going to be what we call a 7-day refresh. It's only $119. And guess what? It is packed with nutrients, right? And it helps cleanse your digestive system, boost your energy, and you will shed at up to 10 pounds. Well, on my 7 day, I lost 13 pounds. So it could be even more, and results are individual, and then leaving you feeling lighter and revitalized. So what's in this pack? the purifier, which is a liquid colonic plus a full body cleanse. So not just your gut, it's going to be a full body cleanse. Then we have the eliminator that removes parasites and reduces mucus. Then we have the regenerator. In the regenerator, right, you've gotten all the toxins and everything out. Now we got to restore the body. So we restore the body with superfoods, fibers, probiotics, and prebiotics. And with the 7-day, you're able to scan the QR code to download your personal blood type 21-day regimen, or you can use the neutral meal plan included in the kit. And if you see on the right-hand side, he's lost 10 pounds in 7 days, and you see a huge significance. But maybe you're dealing with a few issues. Maybe you have some serious goals, health goals that you want to accomplish. We definitely can help you with that because we have a 21-day reset. Now it has everything that comes in the 7-day. However, it lasts for 21 days. So with that, it allows your entire body to detoxify, restore the balance, and promote significant weight loss of 8 to 25 pounds while building a foundation for lasting health. And that's only for $279, guys. But guess what? This month, we have a special. If you are a new customer and you've never ordered with us before, you're automatically going to get 10% off. But for those that have already ordered and you want to place your order, you get you get a 10% off. So new customers will get a total of 20% off. And so that is the perfect time for people who've never done a cleanse to jump on in and get that 20% off, whether it's a 7-day or a 21-day, and reset your body. Let's bring that body back into alignment. And when we talk about ageless health, we want to start with Ernestine Davis, who is 64, who says switching to foods tailored to my blood type helped me lose belly fat, improve my digestion, and achieve fourth place in a bikini contest at 63 years young. And on the left-hand side, you see our other two beautiful entrepreneurs who have joined her, and they all use the fuel. Don't they look beautiful? And then Tanisha, who's lost 15 pounds in 21 days. See, we understand that with option number 2, you want to personalize your wellness plan for your blood type and get that bioscan. Here's results from another 21 day. Here's some more results from 21 days. See, that 21 day will give you an amazing transformation. But wherever you want to start, you're able to start or comfortable to start, we want you to go ahead and just choose to start, right? And so Yvette, 100 days, she even wrote a book, My Guide to Your 100-Day Journey to a Better Health, right? And so the question is, what's going to be your testimony? What's going to be your testimony when you get started? Well, I want to share one testimony that is always significant to me. And if there is anyone else that would like to share their testimony, please feel free to place it in the chat and I'll let you come on up and share your testimony. But is Kenneth Elam on the line?
Good
Oh,
evening. I'm here.
and also, I'm sorry, free shipping, right, Bernadine? With those packages, you also get free shipping over $50. So guys, don't miss out on that. Hey, Ken, glad to have you on the call. How you doing today?
I'm great, Casey. And yourself?
I'm good. I've been doing a lot of talking about crises and problems and solutions, but you're one that I know takes advantage of the solutions on a regular basis. Could you just share your amazing story with our guest on the line today?
Absolutely. Good evening, everyone. And thank you, Casey, for allowing me to share my testimony. I am a product of the product. For the last 15 years, I've been living as a type 2 diabetic. In 2023, I was diagnosed with stage 3B kidney failure, and neuropathy of the feet and the legs. The importance of kidney failure is there's only 5 stages of kidney failure. Once you reach 30% or below, as far as your kidney functions, the doctors tell you that you're on dialysis for the rest of your life. When I was diagnosed after my 55th birthday, uh, I was at 32%. Um I got introduced to Akana in May of 2024. Saw the products, decided to take my first 7-day detox in June of 2024. At that time, my A1C was 14.7. At one point, it had gotten as high as a 16.7. Um, Fast forward to today, my A1C has dropped down to a 8.3, and I'm committed to doing a 7-day detox once a month since I've started in June of last year. So within a 6, 7 month time frame, I've been able to lower my A1C, my glucose level, which I just had testing done last week. It has been the lowest it's ever been in 15 years. The normal range of your glucose level should be between a 70 and 100. The closest I had ever been in 15 years was 125. But last week it dropped down to a 71. Um, my doctors keep asking me, what am I doing? Because they're amazed at my transformation. And I tell them I detox once a month. They've taken me off of certain medications, and other medications have been sliced in half. My neuropathy of the feet and the legs have totally been rejuvenated and healed. My
Wow.
kidney functions started off at 32% and are now rising and at 50% and currently going up.
Wow. Can we talk about a miracle? Wow, that is just absolutely amazing. Thank you for sharing that testimony. So, see, I don't know now. I'll check to see if there's anybody else that wants to share. But yes, our products really, really render results. Yes, in the hands of God. Brother, we are truly in the hands of God. So we want you to know that if you're experiencing some challenges, we have some solutions for you. You just have to decide to take action, get back with the person that invited you and let them know. Now, the fourth thing, the fourth solution is to transform your diet and dramatically improve your health. See, it's not good enough to know, right? They say knowledge, applied knowledge is power, not just knowledge is power, but applied knowledge. So you applied it, right? Which means that not only do you take the products, you have to change your diet, right? So we'll help you figure that out with our digital download. Then solution number 5 is to share the gift of health with your family and friends. See, we want to break the cycle of generational illness. So, and we want to invite you to inspire others to create generational health with your success story. See, we got to lead from the front, right? So, we want you to support your family's unique health journey by you doing it first and then sharing with them the importance of knowing their blood type and how to join you on that on your health journey. Now, we want to talk about our CBD products. We formulate our proprietary blends of herbs and botanicals to elevate your well-being. Now, why is that important? It's important because most people do not understand that we have an cannabinoid system called the ECS, right? And we understand that cannabis is a holistic solution. See, unlike pharmaceuticals that often target single symptoms, cannabinoids interact with the ECS to provide systemic benefits offering a more natural approach to health and wellness. Simply put, it brings the body back into balance. So, some people that may be identifying with lower stomach acid, higher stress, and susceptibility to heart disease like blood type A or blood type B, susceptibility to autoimmune conditions and nervous system disorders, or blood type O's, who are higher risk of inflammation, arthritis, and over acidity, or blood type ABs that are sensitive to digestive and immune stressors like myself, you may need something a little bit more than our products, right? We understand that cannabis reduces inflammation, helps manage stress, and improves digestion. By leveraging the properties of CBD and cannabis, you know, I'm struggling with that today, alongside the blood type diet, individuals may achieve a more balanced, harmonious approach to wellness tailored to their unique biological predisposition. So when we look at CBD, some people are uneducated on what exactly CBD is. Well, it is a compound that naturally occurs in industrial hemp. Out of the more than 85 different cannabinoids, it is the second most common next to Delta 9, which is simply called THC. Unlike THC, though, CBD is non psychotropic. So in our products, we have CBD and we also have THCA, and it is a compound that naturally occurs in industrial hemp. And out of the more than 100 different cannabinoids, THCA is a non-psychoactive precursor to THC, which is found in raw cannabis. Now, of course, when you heat THC up, it whether it's through smoking, vaping, or cooking, THCA converts into THC, the psychoactive compound. Now we have raw cannabis trend, our phenomenal product THCA, which is a plant-based diet, right, offering therapeutic benefits without the high. Similar to juicing cannabis leaves or flowers. We call that the diamond star. So if you're dealing with arthritis, autoimmune disorder, anti-inflammatory issues, neuroprotective issues, multiple sclerosis, Parkinson's, Alzheimer's, chronic pain, and cancer, you could strongly benefit from the diamond star. Maybe you need something a little bit stronger. Well, we have RSO concentrate, which is the Rick Simpson oil, which is known to be very beneficial and effective. It is a cannabis extract formulated by a Canadian medical marijuana activist using the whole cannabis plant for maximum cannabinoids, including THCA, CBD, and terpenes. Akana follows this standard formula to deliver exceptional results. So you may want to look at that. Whatever your needs are, you want to get back to the person that invited you and talk to them, share with them what your concerns are, or what's going on with you, so we can personalize your plan for you. Now, the game changer is hemp Govi, right? You've been hearing all about the people who are getting injections to lose weight and they're on diabetic medicine just to lose weight. Well, Akana has revolutionized that whole situation by presenting a natural solution, and that's going to be your hemp Govi. It's packed with powerful plant-based ingredients. See, hemp Govi works synergistically to target key areas of weight management while promoting overall wellness. So the key benefits are going to be that it burns fat naturally, it boosts your metabolism, it curbs your appetite, it supports your digestive health, and promotes overall balance. So I want to take a snapshot of that so you can go over the details in it. It is absolutely phenomenal, and people are getting rave results on our hemp Govi. Now, we also have over 70 plus products that focuses on energy. Maybe you're a coffee lover. Oh, we have amazing coffee that has lion mushrooms in it. It's organic. Our products are the purest on the market, right? Essential oils that combat oxidative stress, like oils like black seed oil is our black seed oil is phenomenal. Then for relief, oh my goodness, you got pain. We got cream for you. We got the extreme cream, right? At 400 milligrams of relief. And what about hair? Are you dealing with thinning hair and hair loss? We have what's called the hemp powered hair system. It is absolutely phenomenal. And ladies and men are enjoying amazing results with their hair growth in areas that were not growing. And then we also have culinary products like our garlic fire, which is infused with our CBD, and it makes your food just so delicious. Now, I know I've shared a lot, so let's go over the options. You got the blood type support kit, option number one, and option number two, 59.95 this month, 20% off if you're a new customer, 10% off if you're not, right? So you can still take advantage of that, plus free shipping. Number two, option number two also has the it just comes without the blood type. Then option number two is personalized wellness plan for your blood type. Now, this would be the upgrade for $50, where you get the comprehensive test along with your package that you put on auto ship. Or the third is become a wellness influencer or certified coach. Now, this is for my business people or my people that believe in generational wealth. We have an amazing opportunity where you can come aboard with us and transform your health and earn income at the same time. So you'll gain access to all the products you need to elevate your health while earning 20 to 40% commission on all retail purchases made through your very own personal website, including your own. So you get a discount and get paid for using your own products. How awesome is that, right? So when we talk about becoming a wellness influencer, right? We understand that we have a Stormy Steele, which is the first African American. She's the first ever, but we're so proud that she's an African American that went over 1 million sales in one session on TikTok. And she sells beauty products. And Lee had 1.7 billion in sales in 12 hours streaming in China, and he sells lipstick. So imagine if people partnered with us and they went on TikTok and they offered health solutions. That is a game changer. Why? Because influencers hold the power to shape brand perception, drive massive sales, and create personal connections with audiences. Those who ignore this trend risk falling behind in a rapidly evolving digital economy. And the influencer economy isn't just a trend, guys, it's the future of marketing. And so the time is now. So we understand that the influencer business is booming. The viral trends like TikTok made me buy it, right? Have reshaped consumer behavior, driving millions in product sales. See, people don't hardly even go out to shop anymore. They open up that app and they just scroll and shop, right? And so we come to understand that the influencer market is currently at 33 billion globally, projected to reach 107 to 190 billion by 2030. So my question is, how much of that income will we be bringing into our own community? Well, if you feel compelled to be a part of that, then we are offering you to come aboard with us as a wellness influencer, and you can get in as low as $399. Now that packet, right, will give you a 21-day reset, and we just identified that that's almost $300 itself, right? The flat belly bitters tea, you get belly fuel sample, an extreme pain cream, your own website, social media 101, an Akana certification, and you get paid as Pearl for 3 months. So you actually would earn your money back and then some, because this pack alone is valued at almost $1,000. So you'll have access to the products you need to take your health to the next level and earn 20 to 40% commission on all retail purchases made through your site, including your own. Improve your own health and wellness while helping others, and earn income while making a difference. You'll also have the opportunity to build multiple streams of income, including consultations, workshops, and product sales. You get access to exclusive tools and resources, and that alone is a $500 value. And so we want to leverage and leave a lasting legacy and an impact on our communities and beyond. And if that's something you want to do, then join us with the Wellness Pack for $399. Now, you might say, hey, I want to be more involved with what's going on here. And I want to be hands-on because I see myself leading that pack. Well, we have a certified wellness coach pack just for you. At $14.99, you'll get, and you can take a snapshot of this, everything on the right hand side, right? The 7-day raw cleanses and everything that's underneath that. But I'm also excited because in this pack, you get the basic wellness coaching and blood type testing training, right? And that is phenomenal. You get a wellness coach course that is $1,000 alone by itself. So you definitely want to go ahead, and distributors, you get a direct referral bonus of $400. So go ahead and take the snapshot of that picture, right? And we hope that you make a decision, whether it's just buying, getting started for yourself, or coming aboard and partnering with us. Whether it's as a coach or an influencer. And here's why: because our goal is to empower 1 million families to improve their health and wealth. So we are looking to create blue zones in our own community, which there is only one blue zone in the United States, and it is in a small area called Lima Loma. I've never heard of that until Akana, right? And so we want to create a blue zone in our community because there are 6 areas in the world where people eat far less animal meat and live longer than average. So think about it. If we help 1.5% of people in the United States, that's about 5 million people. And if 80% of the people reject you, we still impact 1 million people. And at $50, they just spent $50. That equals 250 million in sales in our community, right? So we understand that the first 100,000 to 150,000 people that get involved in the business will earn up to 80% of the wealth of the company. We also understand that Harvard Business School has identified that when you select a company at least 18 months old, the truth of the matter is 90% of the companies fail their first 18 months. Well, Akana will be celebrating their 6th year this year in April. So we're so proud of that. And according to Harvard Business School, if a company has less than 500,000 people, it is a great opportunity. But if there's less than 100,000 people in the company, then guess what? It is an opportunity of a lifetime. So we want you to know that Akana has only scratched the surface. We need your help. We need your help in transforming your life, your family's life, and your community's life. We want to bring more income back into our communities. So whether it's just getting the product, whether it's coming aboard and joining the crusade, we want you to join our reach 1 million families to know their blood type, and we want you to make a change. So this is the opportunity of a lifetime. This concludes the presentation. if there are any questions, you can come off mute and ask your question. And if not, I'm gonna go ahead and let you go and enjoy your evening. Any questions?
Just a comment. Great job, honey. Great presentation. And Kenneth Elam, oh my goodness. God bless you, honey. I'm so glad you shared tonight. That blessed my soul.
Yes, yes.
Thank
Every
you.
time. Every time I hear it, and he, because he's consistent with it, he keeps getting amazing results. So we want to just walk with our people and walk with them and create programs and keep it going, because it's not just one time, it's a lifestyle. It's a lifestyle change. How many are looking for a lifestyle change? I know I am. All right. Remember to get back to the person that invited you and have that conversation because you deserve it. All right, you all. Good night.
Thank you, Kayaetta.
Thank you, Cherie. I appreciate you all.
Thank you. That's right.